Clark, El Nido, Puerto Princesa, Cebu, Mobile, Oslab, Bohol, Leyte.
The downfall is the traffic.
A nice density, has just enough conveniences.
Good morning, everybody, here from the Beaver. Well, it's actually technically afternoon now, but barely afternoon. Beautiful day. It's Friday, so it is the beginning of the weekend, and things are awesome here, I gotta tell you. So we have some people that are all visiting, and they came from, living in Cebu right now, and they're looking at Roxas City and Iloilo as a new destination, and they're gonna explain why. So, here we go. This is the very big group. Yeah, welcome to the Beaver, everybody. How was your food, by the way? I see you.
Good.
Fantastic. Well, I should get 12 reviews. By the way, they've got a whole charging station here. They're going to set up their tent here later. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. So, you are living currently in Cebu City?
Yeah, we came from Kuwait. We went to Cebu City. That's where we're living now. We're visiting friends in Iloilo. Because we're looking at maybe moving to building another house somewhere. Could be in Roxas.
Woo! Wow.
Hey, and what I was trying to remember a while ago, a shout out to Michael on stock.
Oh, yeah.
For expat insurance. You know, your vlog you had on him. I reached out. I was doing Signet International, and I got with Michael and got it a huge savings for yearly.
Michael just got a commercial out of this episode. How did that happen? I don't know. All right, so so right now, what part of Cebu are you living in?
Talisay.
And what would you say is the positives and the downfalls?
The downfall is the traffic.
Yes, agree.
Yeah, that's kind of like a Cebu thing. Everybody says no matter where you're living, for the most part, that's what you're dealing with.
Yeah, the upgrade is you got anything and everything you can want in Cebu City.
Yep.
And it's in the Philippines. Great place to live. All that, but you've got a beautiful scenery here. This is paradise.
Right? Like people don't realize until they come out to Roxas and they're like, oh, I get it now. I get it. I didn't realize before that. So who are all these people?
Hello.
This is Ricky and Sean. They're from Iloilo.
Hello, guys.
Iloilo City.
From Iloilo City or Otan?
Sorry?
Which part of Iloilo City?
We're living in Santa Barbara, Iloilo.
Oh, okay, Santa Barbara. Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. And how long have you been living there? Whole life?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're
Okay, fair
saying.
enough. I think she's trying to get your attention. Hello.
So what do you play in the sand?
Oh, of course she does. Trust me, if Laura was here, she'd be playing with you. All right, so this young man, I can't believe. Let's see if anybody can guess your age. Once again, why don't you tell everybody your name?
My name is Jacob.
Your name is Jacob. And Jacob, what's your favorite things to do? We're gonna go over here, okay? Because we need some better light. What's your favorite things to do?
Play basketball.
You like playing basketball?
Yeah.
All right. So this guy, he seems awfully mature, right? He's 5 years old. 5 years old?
Yes. Stand up.
You act like you're 15.
Show them your muscles.
Whoa, you got big muscles too? Whoa! Dude! You can't just start showing your guns everywhere. That's so cool. All right, well, that's so great. Thank you for coming all this way. I guess they had a hand in that.
Oh yeah, perfect. I tried the oyster sisig. I love oysters and I loved it. We got two of your Canadian big burgers.
Beaver burgers, yeah.
And you know what? Just a shout out about hamburger. Been in the Philippines for about a month and a half. You know, I'm dying for some Western food and hamburger.
Yeah.
You hit the spot, buddy.
All right, fantastic. That's awesome.
And I love the chicken parmesan something. It's
the chicken wings?
Oh my god. Yeah, this is it.
There you go. You still got one left. I take it there was more food than your belly could hold, though.
Yes.
Because there's a lot. I could see here. You didn't clean the plates yet.
Your chef is great.
Fantastic. Great to hear. All right, guys, you had fun too? All right.
Hi.
There we go.
I'm from Dato Paglas. Hello, viewers.
Well, hello.
Hello, I'm here in Iloilo now.
Fantastic. And what's your name, young man?
Jared.
Darren?
Jared.
Derek. And yours, young lady?
Mary.
Nice to meet you all. Fantastic. Thanks for coming, guys. So cool. So cool. So there you go. You got a perspective from somebody who lives in Talisay, came from Kuwait. They both met each other there, which is such a cool thing, working in logistics. And ended up getting married and living right now in Cebu City, but maybe here in Roxas City. We'll see. There could have a nice big family living here. That'd be so cool. But
Brad Pitt, that's what
all right, we got Brad Pitt in the house. All right, no, I'm just joking here. This is Brad. Brad just came in today.
Wednesday afternoon.
yeah.
Wednesday afternoon.
What's today? Friday. 2 days now.
Yeah, 2
2
days.
days now. Okay, so 2 days in Roxas City so far. What do you think?
Beautiful. I like the nice slower vibe.
Yeah,
It's not like Makati or some of the other places. Cebu.
yeah, it's true.
Love it.
And you're here on a rainy day, and you can still enjoy it.
Earlier, it was
Oh
really
yeah,
nice.
I heard you were telling me you were sweating like crazy at 6 in the morning.
I was. I was soaking wet when I walked back from Alcatraz.
Yeah, that's the thing. When the rains come, it cools off, but before the rain, oof, it can get hot.
A little humid, but that's okay.
Yeah,
To be expected. We're in the tropics, right?
it's not winter.
No.
All right, where are you from?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. So how often have you been coming to the Philippines? Is this your first time?
My third time. I started in 2020, just before COVID.
All right, where'd you go first?
I hopped all the way. I was here for a month, so I went Clark, El Nido, Puerto Princesa, Cebu, Mobile, Oslab, Bohol, Leyte.
That sounds like a guy looking for a home.
Kinda, and I still kinda am because of you.
Right. Well, I sell the dream, I think, but it sells itself.
It does.
You know what I mean? Like I left something to come to what I imagined, and it's slowly now forming into what I really did imagine, the type of life I would have, right? And I can't regret anything. It's just been absolutely amazing.
Well, everything you need is still close.
Yeah,
That's the key, I think. It's not so far away,
that's right.
unreachable. Even with the slower speeds here, traffic goes at a different pace than what the West is used to.
Oh yeah. I mean, here nobody's honking their horn, screaming, and
No.
Yeah,
none of
getting
that.
mad and-
You didn't go past the red light. You didn't, when it turned green, you didn't move fast enough.
Yeah.
We don't have that.
no, nothing here like that at all. Anger is not a thing. If somebody honks a horn, it's a polite courtesy to say, "Hey, I'm coming by." That's it.
First few times I was wondering, is like, are they turning left or they stop? What's the horn for? The first few times I was around it.
Right.
And then you realize
it's just to pay attention.
Yeah, that's all.
Hey, I'm coming through, something like that. Another thing here, you never know what the turn signal means, because sometimes they put the left turn signal on to tell you to go ahead around them on the left,
Yeah,
and you're like, but they could also be turning left,
true.
which means don't go around them on the left, right? Like, how confusing is that?
Yeah.
So now, what's your plan? What are you thinking about at this point?
I got a couple more days here. I may extend a little bit because I can, but I'm also looking at coming in November and December to spend a little bit more time.
Yeah,
So that may be
beautiful months in the Philippines.
Yeah, but something for me to spend more time than just a few days, right?
Yeah.
A few days, you get a kind of feel for it. How long have you been here in this island?
This island? Oh. Are you counting Boracay? Because it's technically this island, but not really. But if you're not counting Boracay, about 2 years.
Okay, so 2 years. I wouldn't count Boracay. That's a little different.
Yeah, exactly. That was 8 months I lived there. So yeah, about 2 years.
About 2 years. So it's taken a while to get to that point where you kind of narrow down your
Yeah,
focus.
exactly. Well, and I still love Iloilo. I tell people that all the time. It's just, I always had the beach in my head.
Which is what I heard in your video.
Yeah. So I finally found it. I found everything I wanted. Is there things here that I wish things in Iloilo I wish were here? Yes. Some of the communities are still not here. We don't have like an SNR, and the malls are okay, but they're not huge.
No, I went to the one here at SM,
Yeah.
and one of your girls was saying that was better than the Robinson one.
I like Robinson better.
Do you?
Yeah. So it's a little strange. So I guess it's to each to their own on that. I actually like the Robinson.
Might
It's
be.
brand new, so it's a little newer, I think. Or maybe around the same age, but either way, it's very new. It's in
To have
Pueblo.
two malls in this 180,000
Yeah.
people in this area.
Yeah. Well, 9 malls if you count all the city malls and the Casanos and all that
Right.
other stuff too.
But this doesn't feel like 180,000 people either.
No, it sure doesn't. It sure
Does
doesn't.
not.
Everything's very spread out here, so you got a lot more green space. It's not skyscrapers everywhere, that kind of thing, right?
Right.
So, yeah, it has a different feeling here for sure. But it is almost a third of what it is in Iloilo City,
Okay.
population-wise.
So it's closer to 600 then, somewhere there.
Yeah, it's like 5 something. And really, Iloilo has big towns around it, like Oton, for example, or Santa Barbara. And so, therefore, it feels bigger.
Even bigger than that, yeah.
Yeah,
So you could
yeah.
draw from that.
Where here, it's really small towns around here. So,
Great.
Yeah.
But I like the feel of it. I
yeah,
really do.
fantastic.
So with the travel, it wasn't getting airport to airport. It was from airport to where you're going to stay.
Yeah.
That A to B travel just is something I try to tell people. You come here, expect a little different.
Yeah.
Because that is
add a
pretty
little
different.
patience too,
Yeah.
for sure.
I go, you know, you don't know what a trike is till you go hop in one.
Yeah.
Or you're a full-size guy.
And who knows what kind of trike you'll get?
That's it. I'm looking at welds. Every time we hit a bump,
Yeah.
I'm 200-pound guy. I look
Oh,
at
yeah.
that, you know.
Yep.
The jeepneys, a little. We were talking about earlier.
Squeeze yourself
Yeah,
into that.
squeezing a big guy into that. So it's a little different, but you adjust.
Yep.
It's not bad.
And it's part of the fun. I think it's part of the adventure sort of thing, where if everything was exactly how you wanted it, how in the West type thing, it wouldn't feel like you're in a different place, starting a new life, having a new experiences, new adventures, and
It's a
stuff like
whole-
that. You have to have these differences.
That's not, it's apples. It's not apples to apples.
Yeah.
This isn't. This is its own mango.
Yeah, that's right. Apples and mangoes. That's right.
You know?
And you know what? It's great to have some mangoes.
But there's less. I think the stress that we had in the West of material things.
Yep.
We don't have that here.
No, there's no pressure here to have a bigger TV, bigger car, bigger anything.
No.
Oh, nobody's looking at girls' wedding rings, their engagement rings, saying, "Oh, how many carats is that?"
Exactly.
No one cares.
That's it.
No one.
And I think that's the actual relief of being around that culture.
Yeah.
Like that. There's other things that are different to us, but that one's kind of a relief. You're like going from the stress of everyone in Vegas is looking at your car, your house, your job.
Yep.
Girls looking at the rings.
First thing people do is, what do you do?
Yeah.
Right? All they care about is, what do you do? How much money you make? That's their only goal, is to find out how much money you make.
And it's not. I'm glad it's not about that. I mean,
Yeah.
not that it doesn't help some things, but
Yep.
it's still different. And I think it's a nice thing.
Thank you, guys. They all live here too. Yeah, San Antonio, which is subdivision behind here, and also down the other one's renting down the beach here.
So density is really important.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's one of our local guys.
James has always been in the background of my videos.
Right?
He likes the background.
And so Rojas has a nice density, has just enough conveniences and some nice properties that a lot of expatriates.
I've noticed.
It's pretty comfortable. So
I think that's a good word.
Yeah, very very laid back here.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, there's nothing crazy ever, really.
yeah.
When you think
yeah.
about it, right? No extremes.
What's really nice is you can your quick flight to Manila if you got to have that, but even better is Boracay for if you're really looking for the big time up resorts that will sweep you away.
That's what everybody says when you want to. Oh, you go
Oh,
to
yeah.
Boracay. You're like,
Oh,
that's
it's
the
quite
first word.
dense.
Right.
It's get ready for Vegas again.
Exactly. Not what I'm looking for, but
Not exactly, but the blue waters there and the white sand beach. Oh boy, that's
Yeah,
another
worth it, huh?
level. That's
Literally orange sky, like you're in Mad Max movie at sunset. Okay?
Yeah.
Like the sky, the air feels like it's orange. It's incredible.
Yeah, the white sand beach and the diving and the
that's,
water.
I like to snorkel. So.
The water. Oh, you'd never want to come out when you're in. It's truly beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what was nice about El Nido. We had some good spots when we went out on those boat trips to go snorkel.
Yeah. El Nido is, what's nice about it is it has beautiful places, but your resorts are kind of remote from each other.
Right.
And so I guess the town of El Nido isn't so much, but
But it's still not all built up and commercialized like Boracay.
Boracay is truly
Yeah.
Or what's the other one? Panglao?
Oh, or Siargao. Yeah, Panglao and Siargao.
They've all become
Super
really,
commercialized.
Yeah, and that's, like I was telling him earlier, about, you don't want it to look like Hawaii.
right. Yeah. Oh yeah, Boracay's kind of looking like Hawaii. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and that's what's
Yeah.
nice about this. This isn't. Part of the culture is still here.
Oh,
You don't want it
sure.
to change.
Yeah. You know what might sneak up on you a little bit is Bob and I, we just came back from the opposite side of the island here,
Okay.
and it's very remote, it's very quiet, and it's old Philippines.
Oh, really?
It's very clean, it's very affordable. It's called Antique.
Yeah,
Tiki.
yeah.
Have you got some videos
It's a
on that?
very big province. So you go to the far end of Iloilo, you hit Antique. You go this way towards Calibo, you hit Antique. So it's a really big province.
Oh, yeah,
No,
it's-
not even a city in the single province. It is a big
Yeah,
town, but not a city.
Yeah, San Jose is the big town over there.
Yeah.
And talk about, there's some affordable beachfront over there. Faces the China Sea and Palawan out there, El Nido,
Yep.
on that side.
So to recap, you're liking it so far. You're
Yes,
going
I
to come
am.
back and try again.
Yes.
Give it more time, especially in the best time of the year here, where everybody loves this place, November, December. It's a
Right.
good thing you did start with that, because then people get a false impression,
True.
right?
Yeah, you don't know.
You got to try all the seasons.
Because I was really curious, what is the rainy season like?
Yeah. It's actually not that bad. People think it's so terrible and everything. It's like, no, we get like a couple hours of rain, but most of the day it's sunny.
Right.
It's just we get almost guaranteed you will get a rain at some point today, and always have that risk one day a typhoon may come. But we're in a good spot here with other islands protecting us, so it is rare at least, and you get 3 days notice. A lot of natural disasters, nobody gives you 3 days notice.
Right.
Right?
Typhoon comes.
Not a terrible thing to have, that you go like, okay, I'm going to a hotel for 3 days.
Right.
Right? Ride it out, come back, see what you're dealing with.
Right. Which your place you might have a little bit.
Oh, we'll be doing that. We will be doing that. We'll put the electronics in. We're going to the hotel in Pueblo de Panay, ride it out, come back here. Whatever's there is there.
Right.
No problem. It's written in my lease, actually. If it's not habitable for 10 days, I'm out. I'm out of my lease. Yeah. So.
But 2 years, I mean, because I saw before you were really trying to find the beach place.
Yeah.
So weren't you staying at one down by where you're at now anyway?
I was trying. Oh, I was at friend's
Yeah.
place. Oh,
So I thought I saw one
his
when I
place
was
is
walking.
gorgeous. My gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not available.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw another new one just past it. Had a brand new seawall up.
Oh,
just
yeah.
past it.
Oh yeah. Those are my neighbors. He was. I was going to say that. So I'm pretty sure that house he's talking about. It's one of my two neighbors. He was paragliding, or at least getting ready to, or attempting, because we had great wind. And so he was out in the beach right in front of my house. Some clips of it you can see. Just taking my phone, keep that in mind. But how cool is that? That cool setup there. He did get up a few feet in the air and then come back down. But it seems like it's really tough to control, because it all wants to go one way, or it all wants to go another way. And I don't know if it's something he's just learning, or if it's just the winds weren't good. But very cool to see that kind of thing happen. So that was really interesting. All right, well, I don't want to make it too long, but I want to thank you very much for choosing, the Beaver to come by.
Thank you for the videos that kind of show us what's happening out here.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it very much that you took something from it, because what's the point of making something if nobody even gets anything from it? So you guys are all awesome as well, of course, but make sure you come down here to the Canadian Beaver. Well, the rain is letting up, and wow, the sky is astounding. It looks amazing. And the interesting thing is, right over here, it almost looks like the sun is somewhere over there, because it's reflecting onto that cloud over there, and then lighting up the water. It's so cool. But it's one of those things, you'd have to see it in person to really understand how beautiful this all looks. But it is stunning. It really is. What a gorgeous pinkish orange sky type night. This is so beautiful. Hard to tell in this camera, but there is a big ship out there with his lights on right now. And just looking at the sunset over here. I got Laura asking me where I'm going in the background. But I had to capture this. It is so cool. The sky is so beautiful.
At 29 and I find myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again.